So last month, my younger sister asked if she could use my spare bedroom for her totally groundbreaking 8th grade science project. She explained she was going to test whether plants respond to different types of music, and as the family's resident skeptic, I figured this was the closest she'd come to playing Mozart for a cactus, so I agreed. She set up 2 ficus plants in identical pots, labeled them control and experimental, and immediately started blasting Beethoven's Fifth for the control ficus at what I can only describe as neighbor-annoying levels. The experimental ficus, meanwhile, got treated to an hour of Slayer every afternoon. After a week, I started noticing weird things. The control ficus looked fine, but the experimental ficus was drooping in a way that suggested it had just seen the series finale of Lost. My sister, undeterred, took copious notes. Day 3, ficuses still have no opinion on Metallica vs. Spock, and insisted on sticking to her schedule, even as the experimental ficus started dropping leaves every time she cranked up the volume. I found her one afternoon giving a pep talk to the plant, saying, "You just have to open your mind, bro." I thought maybe the ficus was just thirsty, or maybe allergic to thrash metal. The real twist came on the 7th day. I walked into the room to water the plants and noticed a tiny piece of paper taped to the experimental ficus's pot. In shaky, green crayon handwriting, my sister's, obviously, it said, "It's not me, it's you." I stared at it for a full minute, trying to figure out if my sister was pranking me or if the ficus had finally snapped and decided to communicate its displeasure passive-aggressively, the way most family members do. When I asked my sister about the note, she shrugged and said, "Guess the ficus just found the music too unrooted in melody." So that's the story of how my sister's science project became the first documented case of a plant officially breaking up with her over irreconcilable musical differences.